This is INCRadio, DCEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesia ni Cristo.
Made in Australia.
G'day, mates. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you may be tuning in from. We hope you are having a wonderful day. Welcome back to INCRadio Made in Australia. Thanks for joining us for another episode where we talk about our hobbies that helps us hone our skills, strengthen personal bonds, and nurture individual growth. In today's episode, we'll be looking at not just one, but two sports that can serve as a productive and fun-filled hobby, badminton and table tennis. I'm sure a lot of our mates are well familiar with these sports, so be on board with us today as we uncover how these hobbies can be a good source of recreation and at the same time an opportunity to bond with the entire family. I am Brother Morgan Goodfellow, one of your hosts for today from the local congregation of Townsville in the Ecclesiastical District of Queensland, coming to you live from the land down under, the Great Southern Land, Australia. We are glad that you are with us today. And as usual, I am not alone. Joining me today are one of our lovely hosts, Sister Lois, and our beloved brother, Darwin. Brethren, how are you?
Yes, hello everyone and welcome to Made in Australia. I am Lois Eunice Yamuta, joining you live today from the local congregation of I love the energy here. You can already see and hear it. And we are very excited today because in our episode, we are also joined by our special guest, a family who loves to play badminton and table tennis. And they will be sharing to us later on their experience and what motivated them to play this sport. But of course, with me is Brother Darwin.
Good day, mate. This is Brother Darwin, your pilot of the radio waves, hosting live in the beautiful city of... So make sure you fasten your seatbelt because tonight we will going to share to you the lovely story of this wonderful family, their journey towards here in the land down under. But before that, let's thank our loyal viewers and listeners.
From the bushland to the beaches and everywhere in between, let's thank this week's Mates of Mia.
From the District of Western Australia,
we love INCRadio, Made in Australia.
We love INCRadio.
We love INCRadio, Made in Australia.
Local congregation of Wyndham, Area 4.
We love INCRadio.
Love INCRadio, Made in Australia. We love INCRadio, Made in Australia.
Very good.
We love INCRadio, Made in Australia. We love INCRadio, Made in Australia.
We love INCRadio, Made in Australia.
Love INCRadio, Made in Australia. We love INCRadio. We love INCRadio.
Yes, again, we would like to thank everyone. Thank you so much to our mates of Made in Australia. And like what we've mentioned earlier, we are live in Melbourne! Woo! Now, I just want to emphasize that, and I also want to acknowledge that KC has been top one for consecutive 3 weeks now, Brother Darwin. And to everyone, I'm wondering this week, who's going to be top one? What do you think, Brother Darwin?
I believe it will be the local congregation of Manor Lakes.
Manor Lakes! Oh! Yes, it could be Manor Lakes. It could be Altona. It could be Brimback. But let's ask our live audience, Sister Anna.
Thank you, sis. Thank you so much, Sister Lois, Brother Darwin. And I am Sister Anna Luna from the local congregation of. When you were saying before who will be number one for today's episode, I am hearing different local congregation from the audience at my back because they don't agree. Because today they said that the local congregation of will be number one in terms of viewers and commenters for today's episode. And as a matter of fact, someone wants to greet here, right, Sister Paula? Yes.
Hi, everyone. I'm Sister Paula from the local congregation of Melbourne.
Sister Paula, do you want to greet someone?
Yes, I do. I would like to greet the whole cast and crew of INCMB 2026. Keep an eye out. The music video will be out soon, very, very soon.
Thank you so much, Sister Paula. And you have told us before that you always watch and listen to INCRadio Made in Australia. So what do you love most about Made in Australia?
What I love most about Made in Australia, aside from our very lovely hosts, Sister Lois and Brother Darwin, is that we get to listen to different brothers and sisters every single episode. There's something new to learn every episode.
Yes, I totally agree with that, Sister Paula. INCRadio Made in Australia aspire to give informative and exciting episodes every Sunday. And there are more greetings from here. Sister Lori?
Yes. Hello, brethren. Good afternoon. Oh, here's the camera. I would like to say hello to the Zapata families from Local of Melton and Local of Eastern Sydney. Hello, miss you guys.
Thank you so much, Sister Lori. And later on, we will have more greetings and more participation from our live audience. But right now, let's listen now to the discussion from our lovely family guest today. Of course, from the local congregation of... So, Sister Lois, Brother Darwin, thank you.
Luis, you know that this early, I already received a message coming from Sydney. They said that Sydney is the number one city because they have Sydney Opera House. And also another message coming from Perth. They said that Perth has the best coastline here in Australia. Ooh. And also to Darwin, you are my only one. Oh, that's coming from my wife. Okay, don't worry, I will come home early. So going back to our guests right now. So let's find out what is their journey. Before that, let's find their name first.
Hi, good afternoon, good evening, and good day to all viewers of the INCRadio Made in Australia. I'm Brother Dudley from the local congregation of Melbourne, a performing deacon.
Hello, brothers. Hello, Paul. Good evening, good afternoon, and hello, everyone. I'm Sister Sarah Arbana from the local congregation of Melbourne, a deaconess.
Hi everyone, I'm Brother Stephen. I am a secretary in the local congregation of Melbourne. Nice to meet you all.
How's it going, everyone? I'm Brother Sage. I'm the eldest son of the Ardoti family. I'm a secretary in training at the local congregation of...
I feel so overwhelmed here, Sister Louise, because everyone's from Melbourne and I'm the only one coming from the local congregation of Manor Lakes. But I think in the next 2 minutes, I will be changing the local congregation. So go for it, local congregation of...
Now, to support also to support everyone's local congregations, please keep commenting, and we will also read your comments later on. But for now, because we are live here in the local congregation of Melbourne, and I love that energy, we shall start now our discussion about badminton and table tennis. Now, Brother Darwin, do you play sports?
Oh yeah, I play a lot of sports, especially these two sports, the table tennis and also the badminton. When I was like few years ago, I used to play very active playing table tennis, like our brothers and sisters here, the whole family.
Yes, and so that is also very helpful because I think you will find this episode very, very helpful because our family, the Ardonia family, they love to play badminton and table tennis. But before that, can you tell us, Ardonia family, what was your journey like to Australia? So were you from the Philippines and then Singapore? You've mentioned that earlier.
Yeah, we arrived here in Australia around 2017. Our first state was South Australia. So in Port Adelaide, hi to Port Adelaide. And then we moved here to Melbourne 2 years ago. So we've been 2 years here. And after 10 years of journey in Singapore, we moved here in Australia.
Nice. And how about you, sister?
Yes, we've been here for 9 years now, and it's really good that we have moved here. And what we have decided was really a perfect gift from God that for all of us, our family is here right now.
And Stephen and Sage, were you born here or were you born in the Philippines?
So both of us were born in the Philippines. Shout out to the people in the Philippines there. But we moved, like our family, all of us together. We moved when I was, I think, 2 years old, and my brother was 1. You were 1 year old. 11 months. Yeah.
So very young.
Very
when
young.
you made the move. Yeah.
Then we did our elementary schooling in Singapore predominantly, and then when we moved here, we pretty much just started high school. And we've been here in university, both of us now. So
you know, Luis, that we have a similar journey because I also came from Singapore, and I already saw Brother Sage when he was still in the children's worship service.
Oh, so he was very young.
Yeah, very young, and I think time flies so fast. So everyone almost like moved here. But I'm curious. Brother Dudley, why did you choose, or among this other country, why did you choose Australia?
Yeah, firstly, I have some relatives here in New South Wales. My eldest siblings is here, and they encourage us to come here and apply for migration here in Australia because it's a family-oriented country, and it's truly enough that we feel that the family here is valued, and as well as the benefits for the children are very well, very well cared by the government.
And how did you feel with the move as well? Because it can be quite challenging, isn't it, when you transition from one country to another? So how did you make sure that the transition was going to be good?
I think most of us know this, as other families that have moved around as well. I think some of the audience, you know what it's like to sort of leave family behind. You have a lot of friends that you leave behind. Like we had a lot of friends in the Philippines. We have friends in Singapore as well. But most of all, like when we come here, it's like everyone's new. We're new faces as well. So we just try to make the most of it and make a lot of friends at church. And most of all, like just smooth sailing, take us where God takes us, and keep praying as well. Just as long as we're together, everywhere it'll be all right.
That's a very, very insightful responses as well. And we really thank you for being with us here today. But of course, we've got a lot of discussion later about badminton and table tennis. But for now, let us first go to our gift of the gab.
G'day and welcome to Gift of the Gab, where we expand our vocabulary and explore new words. Today's word is abstemious. To be abstemious is to practice intentional moderation and self-restraint. It is the quiet strength of choosing enough over excess, prioritizing the clarity of the soul over the cravings of the flesh, to ensure our spiritual focus remains sharp and undisturbed. As members of the Church of Christ, we recognize that this discipline honors the vessel God has given us. By living soberly and tempering our earthly desires,
We remove the obstacles to our devotion, helping us to remain steadfast and vigilant on our journey of faith. Thanks for listening to Gift of the Gab. We hope these words continue to inspire you as we delve deeper into unique literature each week. Take care, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you, Brother Morgan, for that another interesting word. And I will going to already inform you that in today's show, we will going to use that word, right, Sister Luis?
Yes, Brother Darwin. So keep watch out for that one because we will have an application of the word from what we learned from the gift of the gab. Now, of course, as we've promised earlier, that we will be discussing about badminton and table tennis. But once again, we would like to acknowledge here our live audience from
So aside from our live audience, we also have a lot of viewers online. So maybe, Brother Morgan, maybe we can share some greetings coming from the online viewers and chatters.
Absolutely, Brother Darwin, Sister Lois, and to our family joining us, the Adronia family. We have so much support pouring in for you guys coming through our live chat here in YouTube. As we read these comments out, brethren, we also want to know what sports you may be taking part in as we discuss this episode within badminton and table tennis. What keeps you motivated to stay involved in the sport that you love? And how can we support these attributes in our community, especially as us as members of the Church of Christ, as well as our fellow men joining us? Let us know. We'd love to hear from you. So we'd love to acknowledge our early bird listeners tuning in from the local congregation of Manor Lakes. We have Brother Randolph Sampson, who says, we support INC Radio Australia. Thank you so much for your support, brother. We have Carl Marlon Batiku. We love INC Radio. Tuning in from Casey. We have Carl Christopher, who says, this is exactly what I needed today. Tuning in from Minchinbury. Thank you so much, Brother Star. We love to hear from you, Car Star. We also have Carl Marvin Tianko, tuning in from Casey. Thank you for your support, Bot. We also have Sister Judith Guzman Goodfellow, which is actually my wife, who says, warm greetings from the local congregation of Alubihid district of Butuan City in the Philippines. Happy viewing to all brethren worldwide. A special shout out to my amazing husband, Brother Morgan, sending you love. Thank you so much, Mahal. Mahal na mahal kita po. Namimiss kita. Tuning in. Thank you, Bo. We also have Alvin Gale Santos, who says, happy Sunday to everyone, Po, and happy viewing from Kingston City. Thank you for your support, Alvin. Again, brethren, continue to send through your love and support. We love to hear from you. For now, stay tuned because you are watching Made in Australia, brought to you by INC Radio Australia Satellite Studio, one of the official satellite studios of INC Radio.
Made in Australia.
Really love watching Made in Australia because it not only helps me discover new things, but it serves as our family bonding time.
Well, Made in Australia is just so versatile. It has everything. It showcases all the different congregations and GWSs of Australia, all of their talents, their hard work, life advices, everything like that. Getting to know all the brethren all across the country is just so beautiful to see. They also give so many advices like renting, investing, businesses. I remember one episode about your essentials in a long drive, and that's definitely needed in Australia. It also showcases Australia as well. All the different cities, all the beautiful scenics. It's just so beautiful to watch. And it's just, you can learn so many things from these episodes.
Made in Australia.
All right, and welcome back to INC Radio Made in Australia, brought to you by INC Radio Australia Satellite Studio, one of the official satellite studios of INC Radio. Let's begin today's discussion by getting to know more about the sports, table tennis, and badminton, which is our episode highlight today with the Adronia family. Before that, though, let's watch our Discovering Down Under video.
In
today's fast paced world, finding time to truly connect as a family can be challenging. But sometimes all it takes is a simple game to bring everyone closer together. Badminton and table tennis, two fast, exciting racket sports, offer more than just exercise. They create moments that turn into memories. Badminton is often seen as a casual backyard activity, but it's actually one of the fastest racket sports in the world, demanding quick reflexes, agility, and sharp focus. Yet at its heart, badminton is incredibly accessible. All you need is a net, two rackets, and a little open space. For families, that simplicity is part of the magic. Young children can start with gentle rallies, learning coordination and balance. Teens can challenge their speed and strategy, and adults get a fun cardio workout without it feeling like a chore. The rules are easy to learn, and every rally builds confidence and teamwork. Badminton encourages communication, cooperation in doubles play, and resilience when the scores get close. When the weather changes or the sun sets, the fun doesn't have to stop. Table tennis, also known as ping pong, brings the same excitement indoors. Played on a compact table, it's ideal for homes and community centers. The quick exchanges demand concentration and lightning fast reactions, making it as much a mental workout as a physical one. Table tennis improves hand-eye coordination, timing, and strategic thinking. Players learn to anticipate spins, angles, and speed. And because matches are typically short and fast-paced, everyone gets a turn. It's easy to rotate players, creating many family tournaments filled with cheers and friendly competition. But beyond the physical and mental benefits, these games strengthen something even more important: relationships. They teach patience when someone is still learning. They build encouragement instead of criticism. They create shared goals and playful rivalries that bring out the best in everyone. In a single afternoon of rallies and serves, families practice teamwork, communication, and sportsmanship. Values that extend far beyond the court or table, because in the end, the true victory isn't the final score. It's the laughter echoing through the house, the stories retold at dinner, and the feeling of togetherness that goes and lingers long after the game is over. So pick up a racket, clear a little space, and let badminton and table tennis turn ordinary days into extraordinary family moments.
Wow, how amazing is that? Now, before we proceed, I just want to acknowledge and a big shout out to Sister Winona Peel for the Discovering Down Under video. Now, did you know that Sister Winona is also from the local congregation of Melbourne? There we go. Again, we are loving the energy here. Now, as you have seen in the Discovering Down Under video, playing sports, as we all know, is a very well-rounded thing for us to do. It helps with our physical bodies, our mental health, our social well-being as well. And so here, particularly in Melbourne, sports is such a big thing. And one of them is badminton. Actually, two of them is badminton and table tennis. Now, like what we've mentioned earlier, we've got very special guests with us today, again from the local congregation of Melbourne. Now let us present to you the Ardonia family. Woo!
Let's find out how did they start, because you know that badminton is one of the sport that we can play or bring inside home, because I can't imagine you play shot put inside your house, so you will get this right. Yeah. Or swimming inside your house. But right now, here, our Doña family is playing badminton and also table tennis. So let us find out, how did you get started with those two sports?
Well, it started with me. I learned to play table tennis during my college years, playing with my peers in the college, and then during break time. And then badminton when we were in Singapore, I start competing and playing with my peers in the company. So I impart to my family about playing table tennis, because it's simple put a table, especially in our alfresco, and each of the games. For example, the table tennis can be played by two or four, since we're a family of four and we can play all together.
How about you, Sarah? What did you feel when Dudley introduced you that
Yeah,
sport?
actually, at first I was like in a thought of badminton and table tennis are just for boys. But since I met Dudley in Dubai when he used to be boyfriend and girlfriend, so he taught me how to play table tennis, and from then I just love to play.
So instead of giving you flowers, he gave you rackets.
Yes.
That was probably their date too, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's right. That's right. Yeah.
Oh, how lovely that is. That story is.
That to me, yeah. True.
That's good. Well, how about Stephen and Sage? What influenced you to play badminton and table tennis?
Personally, I've played badminton back in high school. In my senior years of high school, we had extracurriculars at my school, and I'd have just a lot of fun with my friends playing badminton, having rallies with each other, and that's really where I got really into badminton, playing with my family as well.
Yeah.
As for me, I think, well, with the amount of sports that I play through living, I started in elementary school. I think badminton was like my first ever sport that I touched. I remember in Singapore in elementary school, they're encouraging all the students to start engaging with extracurricular activities. So I saw the sign-up sheets for this badminton club, and I brought it to my parents. They were like, yeah, go for it. You have the time after school. So that's how it started.
And it also helped that your parents were already playing badminton.
So it
and
just goes
table
hand
tennis.
in hand.
Yeah, exactly. Now, earlier we've also asked Brother Darwin, including, if they're playing badminton or table tennis, and you said that you did. Personally, the only sports that I play is swimming, so I don't know much about table tennis and badminton. And I know that our viewers as well, they also wanted to know more about badminton and table tennis. So, very basic question, Brother Darwin. What is the difference between badminton and table tennis?
Well, badminton and table tennis is the difference is just playing field. Badminton is just bigger, but then again, it's just a play for 2-on-2 or 1-on-1 against each other. And then with regards to table tennis, it's more on the control. But with regards to when you come to play badminton, it's just a stronger physical play. Yeah.
It's more intense compared to the table tennis. Like for table tennis, do you need like more control, right?
Yeah.
Compared to smash.
I mean, this
Oh,
is
there
what
you go.
the-
We've got
yeah,
a sample.
the table tennis racket looks like. And then with badminton, of course, it's the long one with the net. But with table tennis, I feel like if you start using like your whole body and like your whole power into it, you're not going to hit the ball properly. You need to really like control, sort of like hold back a little bit, because the table is pretty small too. And once it's out, that's a point to the enemy. So.
Yeah. And speaking of that one, because here they mentioned earlier that they are busy, right? Especially there are a lot of extracurricular activities. So I'm curious, how do you train despite of your busy schedule?
Initially, that's a challenge, especially when we're in Singapore. But in Australia, we have a lot of time during weekends. We take advantage of those times to get together and play within ourselves. We don't have formal training or whatsoever, but with regards to, we have a network of friends that also play, and we learn with them, and as well as with the difference of generation that we have. They know something that like the techniques in playing, and we know something with techniques, then we collaborate. Yeah.
Collaboration is I think it's a big thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Collaboration, there was control as well. I think this is where we can use the word that we've learned earlier from the gift of the gab.
It's
Abstemious.
Correct me if I'm wrong later, Brother Morgan.
That's right. We tried. So yeah, okay, that's good. But so can one just switch from badminton and then to table tennis, or because I feel like there are similarities, but how can you, what can you advise to our viewers in terms of those two sports?
I think definitely when you transition, because in badminton, the field is a lot bigger, so you're going to be running around more.
Yeah.
And you're going to be hitting a lot more. But with table tennis, it's like you're in such a confined space, and mostly the footwork and the hips as well. You're moving side to side, but with badminton, you're running a lot more. So I think that's like the main difference. Unless in professional level, in table tennis, you can see the players running around too.
Yeah. What can you advise to to Louise, because she is like she mentioned earlier that she play swimming. So as a swimmer,
So
can it
different,
be
right?
transferable?
So different. different.
No, you can also dive, right?
Oh, yes.
To get the ball.
Yeah, there's also control and well, yes, maybe collaboration as well. But, especially if you are doing like team swimming. But yes, what would this is a different type of control and
I mean, I guess
discipline.
as a swimmer, I have some swimming experience too.
Oh,
so
there you go.
I guess the way that you can sort of put these things together, these two very different sports, swimming and table tennis, you more go with the flow type of thing. You're swimming with the flow, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know if you agree, but
Yes.
you definitely try it out in the future.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I agree with you. Once that you understand the flow, it will become natural. Like
Yeah.
for example, badminton, when you hit the hitting like a smash,
Mm.
right? If you are in the flow, you are able to go to put the shuttlecock
Yeah.
in the with your opponent.
So like really learning, slowly, isn't it? So how about when someone is about to start, playing badminton, or maybe they want to choose table tennis this time? What are the first steps? What can you advise on that?
Yeah, there are basic steps that we need to undergo. It's just a matter of like how to hit the ball, how to handle, how to properly handle the grip, the paddle or the badminton racket. So and how to focus on the shuttlecock or on the table tennis ping pong ball. So that's all the basic, and also how to play it, the technology behind it, the technicalities behind it, which like you have to bounce it on your court before bouncing it on the other court on the opponent. Then you'll go from there, and every time you practice it, it will goes better.
So do you suggest to go to a formal training? Because here in Australia, there are a lot of sports that there are a lot of formal training, like basketball, volleyball, tennis as well. So there are a lot of clinics, especially in the sports centers. Do you advise that for someone who wants to start playing table tennis or badminton to undergo on those kind of formal trainings?
What do you think?
I think personally speaking, from experience, I never really had to do any formal training, and it's really easy to pick up both sports, badminton and table tennis, especially table tennis, because it's such an easy sport to pick up because you only need a paddle and a ball. You don't even need the table yet. You can use your dining table if you want to, but you find a friend, set up like a mock net, and have some fun. It's always about starting out first, and you don't have to know the rules or anything at the start. It's all just about having fun.
I think I think the big part about starting out, just to add to what my brother said, is that it's the social aspect of it too. You want to, you're by yourself, you want to start, but maybe you already have friends that so reaching out to them, asking them, hey, like I really want to get into the sports. Would you be able to, maybe play with me or teach me how to do it? I think that's like such an easy way to start, but also there's a lot of videos and resources online as well for us to watch. So.
There you go. That was really nice, and I hope that everyone also took some notes from our guests as well. Now, Brother Morgan, what about our YouTube comments? Are there any advice or any questions from our viewers and listeners?
Yeah, absolutely, Sister Lois. For the Adriania families, a lot of support constantly coming in through our live chat here on YouTube. As we continue on with our shout outs, brethren, we also want to know or just let you know that incorporating sports in the family and friend bonding is most effective when focusing on participation, fun, and shared experiences rather than just the final score. So let us know, why is it fun to belong to a group or team? And tell us about a time that someone might have helped you out within a game. We'd love to hear from you. A quick shout out to our ministers who are in our live chat here on YouTube. We'd love to give a special shout out to Brother Mark Caseo, our Christian Family Organization Overseer for the District of Queensland. But thank you so much for your support, but and constantly sharing our links. But thank you for your support. We have our District Supervising Minister for Queensland, Brother Orlando McKine. But again, thank you for all of your support. We love to see you. We love to hear from you. But we have Brother Carlos de Jesus from the local congregation of Dean Park in the District of New South Wales. But thank you for your spiritual guidance, Carlos. But we have Brother Brian Ballo Laxon. But again, thank you for your support and for your spiritual guidance. We also have a special birthday greeting, but to the son of Brother Andrew Fisher, Brother Edward Fisher, who is joining us today live from the local congregation of Melbourne, who will be celebrating. Yes, a big happy birthday to you, brother, who will be celebrating his 10th birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday to you, bro. And may our Lord God continue to bless you and your family. And of course, a big shout out to Brother Andrew Fisher, who is joining us live today. Also, but thank you for your support and your spiritual guidance, Car. Ka Andrew po. All right. And we also have special greetings from our live chat. Brother Mario Sequina, happy viewing po mga kapatid tuning in from Casey. We also have a big shout out for the local congregation of Townsville in the District of Queensland, Australia. Brethren, thank you for your support and always sharing our link. We love to hear from you. Thank you once again, po. Especially to Carl Randall and the Armamento family, as well as Brother Marvin Del Rosario and your family, po, as well as Joseph Pasquale, brother, and your family, especially to Brother Job and Brother Jacob. Thank you so much for all of your support, po, and the rest of our beloved brethren there in the local congregation of Townsville, po. We also have Car James Edward Mendoza. Greetings to all, po, from the local congregation of Port Moresby, coming in from abroad, brother. Thank you for tuning in. We love to hear from you. And if you haven't already, brethren, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to all of INC Radio Made in Australia's updates, a little notification bell. And once again, we love to hear from you. For now, stay tuned because you are watching Made in Australia, brought to you by INC Radio Australia Satellite Studio, one of the official satellite studios of INC Radio.
Made in Australia.
I really love watching Made in Australia because it not only helps me discover new things, but it serves as our family bonding time.
Well, Made in Australia is just so versatile. It has everything. It showcases all the different congregations and GWSs of Australia, all of their talents, their hard work, life advices, everything like that. Getting to know all the brethren all across the country is just so beautiful to see. They also give so many advices like renting, investing, businesses. I remember one episode about your essentials in a long drive, and that's definitely needed in Australia. It also showcases Australia as well. All the different cities, all the beautiful scenics. It's just so beautiful to watch. And it's just, you can learn so many things from these episodes.
Made in Australia.
Welcome back to Made in Australia. Made in Australia, brought to you by INCRadio Australia Satellite Studio. So before we come back to our guest right now, we would like to greet our special ministers here, Brother Andrew and family, Ka Matthew, Ka Mark, Ka Joseph, and Ka Joseph Kaknyo, and also the resident minister of the local congregation of Manor Lakes, Brother RJ Harasa. And also, I would like to greet my three lovely kids. Hi, Ate Aya, Kuya Ion, and also Zia. So let's come back to our guest right now.
Sorry, Brother Darwin, because everyone also wanted to greet our resident minister from the local congregation of Melbourne, Brother Elmer Barba. I think we are very competitive during this episode, and don't forget to also keep commenting because who knows, your local congregation will be top one this week. Are we? Can we beat that, or can anyone beat that? Local congregation of Melbourne, or who's gonna be top one this week? There we go.
I cannot. I am the one who will go to say that this week is really very competitive because I'm the only one who is bringing the flag high above of the local congregation of Manor Lakes. But right now, our important guest is we're going to share how the playing of badminton and table tennis help strengthen their family bond.
Yeah, well, playing badminton and table tennis help us a lot to bond because it's considered our family, our activity. Every week, we need to make sure that we get together and sit and talk and then eat and then play. So we use that and take that opportunity to talk about some other stuff outside of our house. For example, their studies while playing, while playing, our issues of our work with my wife, and talk about what other plans that we want to do. And it's a bonding time whenever we play badminton and table tennis.
So I feel that they are really competitive.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. So Brother Dudley say that he play hard and also eat hard. So that's why I believe that Sarah maybe is one of their best chef.
Yes.
Yeah. So with this kind of bonding that we're making, it's like me as a mom, I don't only just do cooking, baking, and do other stuff for the house, but also, of course, with my husband taught me how to play badminton and especially the table tennis. I managed to, as a mom, also do into sports because
Mhm.
some people always say mom is only just doing cooking, baking, and other stuff. But because of this kind of sports that we are playing, we can prove that mommy can also play badminton and table
Absolutely.
tennis. Is that right?
Yes.
Yes, that
And,
is why brother Bradley fell in love with Sarah.
and their date was, playing badminton.
Yeah,
or
instead
table
of using
tennis.
the racket,
Yeah.
she uses cooking utensils.
I let her win.
I want to see that in person. but how about the children? Especially now, it's very important for us to really maintain that bond and that strength with our parents. So how did sports, change that or strengthen that as well?
I mean, so like pretty much it's just like a normal Sunday. This is how it starts, right? Maybe we'll be tired from church activities, or we have studies, so much studies and projects that we're going on. And then all of a sudden we'll smell something like, oh, something's in the oven.
Yeah.
Like mom's baking something, and then turns out it's like, oh, it's not ready yet. Let's go play table tennis. It's like, okay, so we'll play first, and then we'll eat after, and then that's when our bond really strengthens even more. Just like doing things together as a family. It's not only just eating and playing sports. It's also like including like going out together, going to the park. Sometimes mom, she loves going to the movies. We all watch movies and TV shows. Some of us, we not even just like going to cinema. We'll be here in the living room as well. Turn on the TV. Oh, what's on? And we'll watch together. And then most especially as well, like going to church together. Going to worship services together, and then going to church activities together as well. And what we're doing right now here at INCRadio, being here.
Yes. Very good. Now, I really like the way you've put that. There's multiple ways to bond with your family members, and definitely sports was, a big thing within your family. How about Steven?
Yeah, I couldn't have said it any better than my brother. It's always nice to have something to get back together to after a long week of studies, work, and whatnot. Badminton and table tennis is always something we can return to. Having a table at our house, so easy to play together, and it's also a good way to manage disputes. Like if we argue over something, the last point to sell, I'd beat my brother always, usually most of the time, just to get that last point to sell.
So would you say that these two are the most competitive
They
in
are.
terms of like
They
playing
are.
badminton? And
I'm always a loser.
oh, you're always
Yeah, because we always challenge them
Yeah.
whenever we play badminton or table tennis. We challenge them. Who's going to win? Who's going to lose? Going to do the dishes?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
good. Yeah, like a scoreboard. Yeah.
No, that's the love of the parents because Sarah is just allowing the two young kids to win. That's how the show her love to them.
That's so good. But you know how they say when you play sports, you pointed this out, you do learn some life skills as well. So what were the important life skills you'd say that you've learned from playing sports? And how did you apply that in your day-to-day lives?
Well, playing sports needs a lot of discipline. We are church officers. We also need discipline as well, and we also need our physical body in performing our duties. So having sports and having those exercises every week, and then it helps us a lot to be physically fit to perform our duties.
And again, the word earlier from the gift of the gab, abstain, yes. And that was discipline as well, self-restraint. That's good. How about Sarah? What are the skills that you've learned? Even from the time that you dated.
Yeah, a lot. Because I'm a little feminist, so I mean, like, I feel like if I'm a girl, I just do the usual things that girls do. But because I've learned how to play this kind of badminton or table tennis, that my skills like change. I'm not just soft or some timid. My shyness have improved, I can say. And so I think that's one thing that I can apply when it comes to playing.
So sports
badminton.
also help give us more confidence, self-confidence.
Yes,
right.
That's why I can see that Sister Sarah right now is really competitive
Yes,
in many
exactly.
aspects.
Well, also because we are live here from the local of. So that's why we're very competitive. But yes, thank you for that. How about and you've mentioned we briefly covered this earlier, but how about for our fellow Kadiwa members and our Binhi members? How can we advise them? Like, what can we learn from playing table tennis and badminton?
I think what we what we can definitely take, setting aside all the competitiveness and like the, play intense and all that stuff. I think one thing that we can definitely take from, especially from team sport, and badminton and table tennis is also a team sport, is the fact that we have a support system. Not even just from, say, we're part of a professional team, we have a support system from our team. We have a support system within our family as well. And most of all, as members of the Church of Christ, our number one support system, we pray to our Lord God that He helps us through a lot of things. And I think just a lot of people, they can get a bit timid or shy to ask for help. I think from playing sport, that's one thing that's like I feel I've learned in we're not by ourselves. That's like number one thing. We're not by ourselves.
So here, in many parts of the world, we are a big community, and in that community, we also share spend time with our fellow brethren inside the church. So what is your experience in joining? Like every year, we have Unity Games. So what is your experience, especially before that game? You are already well prepared.
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean, it's still, especially before a game, Unity Games, it's really nerve-wracking still. When you see the other team, they're playing so good, but then you realize you have your other teammates cheering you on as well. Our family, when me and my brother played volleyball or basketball in the past, or badminton, table tennis, our family's on the sidelines cheering us on. Our own local congregation is on the side cheering us on. And
so which local congregation?
Local congregation of
and they're still cheering you on, so that's good. Yeah, okay, that's really good, and you can really see that sense of belonging from just sports. Yes, how about you, Stephen?
One thing I've found in terms of playing sports is that it also teaches you how to persevere as well, especially in the sense of being competitive. It's it allows you to, despite the point difference or whatever the skill your opponent may have, it teaches you to always try your best and persevere whatever the outcome may be.
That's right, especially if you're just starting to play and starting to learn. There are many different different technicalities or technical terms that you have to learn as well, the term smash or whatever, so yeah, that's so true. Now, how about balancing your time? You have homework, you have examinations, or you have work as well. How do we manage our time?
Well, initially, when I told, as I told earlier, that Australia is a family-oriented country where it benefits us. Whole family gives us a lot of time to spend together. So we take that opportunity and make use that free time whenever we have to play and bond together, as well as to enhance our skills and also go out together. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's a big thing. Dedication, commitment, perseverance, balancing time. Anything you'd like to add regarding that?
I think it's more of the love
yeah.
for sports, and love for the family, and also of course our church office, our offices, whatever we're performing right now. So that's one thing that you can also learn from playing badminton and table tennis.
How inspiring is that? Are we all inspired here, our live audience? Yeah! Now, thank you so much for all the advice, and I think that was very helpful and insightful for everyone, especially those who are, choosing to play sports, any kind of sports, particularly badminton and table tennis. Now, I think at this point we will be asking our lovely guest for any greetings.
Oh yeah, shout out to our friends in Singapore, the Roberts and Sir Mike Lim, Brother Randy Perez, all the ministers there, and also in the Philippines, all the Caldea clan and Ardonia clan, and all the brothers and sisters. My eldest sister in New South Wales in Carlingford, the Beltran family. Yeah.
Hello po from all our sisters and brothers there in Singapore. Also my parents and my siblings in the Philippines. Also my friends in Canada, and also our friends in Dubai. Good evening, po.
I just wanted to shout out my friends from Adelaide: Tony, Simon, John, Jason, Ashley, and all my friends there in Port Adelaide as well, the brethren there, and of course my brothers and sisters in the local congregation of
And lastly,
I just wanted to give shouts to all my best friends in Australia. I've got my best friend Nathan Nera in Perth. I've got Chelsea, Nicole, Charles, Carl as well, a lot of the brethren in Port Adelaide, shout out to them. But I never forget also my friends in Singapore, Alicia, Janina, Tiara as well. Kuya Marcus Rivera, who's in Sydney now, shout out to them. And also Philippines, my Tita Debbie, Tita Luis, hope you guys are taking care. See you guys soon.
So before we fly to Queensland to Brother Morgan, let's greet. There is a special greeting coming from. Let's call this special thanks to all finance officers and choir members from Melbourne. Shout out to our choir director, Brother Joseph Cacnio, and advance happy birthday to Samuel Cacnio. So, Brother Morgan, I know that aside from the live audiences, we also have a lot of viewers online. So maybe we can hear what are their shout outs.
Yeah, absolutely. Brother Darwin, Sister Lois, and for the Adrenia family, it's been such an honor and a privilege to have them joining us on today's episode of INC Radio Made in Australia. Key takeaways from this episode, personally, playing sports contributes to family bonding and faith by acting as a shared experimental activity that fosters teamwork, discipline, and shared joy, mirroring values found both in strong families and spiritual life. Engaging in sports as a family creates a team mentality, strengthening relationships while offering a venue to practice virtues like humility, perseverance, and respect. So again, a great big shout out to the Adrenia family joining us today. Thank you for sharing us your journey and all the more inspiring us to take up those team sports. But we have some meaningful comments coming in from our YouTube live chat from Brother Pugat Jason, who says, "Happy Sunday, Port, to all brethren, especially from the Shepparton locale. Unfortunate, Port, that we are able to play table tennis in our office here as active members of the Church of Christ from the local congregation of Shepparton." So again, thank you so much for all of your support, brethren. But for now, we are running short on time, so we're going to jump straight into one of our viewers' all-time favorite segments, Game Time.
It's game time. Let's play.
Thank you so much, Brother Morgan. And yes, now, and suddenly it's already like high energy earlier, but now they are more alive because it's everyone's favorite game time. And like what we have been telling before, the brethren here in Melbourne are very competitive. So right now they're gonna compete with each other and answering the 5 questions for our game time. So the instructions for this game time is that I will gonna read the question and you will also see it in the screen. And all you have to do is to shout your name if you wanna answer, and you will be able to win a very beautiful Made in Australia tote bag. So without further ado, let's go to the first question. What is the other name used to refer to table tennis? Sari. Come here in front po. Very competitive. Okay, Sister Sari, what is the other name used to refer to table tennis?
Filipinos in the Philippines call table tennis as ping pong.
Ping pong. Okay. Okay, there's another answer.
Historically, it's called whip wap.
So ping pong or whip up. Let's check first, Sister Sari, if that's the correct answer. Is it the correct answer, Brother Morgan? Yay! Here po. Next question. In badminton, what is the object hit over the net officially called? In badminton, what is the object hit over the net officially called? Yes, Erica.
Answer po is shuttlecock.
Okay, shuttlecock. Sister Erica, let's see if that's the correct answer. Yay! Do you have any greetings po? Okay, thank you, Sister Erica. Next question. How many points are needed to win a standard game in table tennis today? Again, how many points are needed to win a standard game in table tennis today? Lori. Sister Lori.
11, 1-1.
Okay, let's see if that's the correct answer. 11. 11. Right. Sister Lori, do you have any greeting?
Hello po, shoutout po sa F9 from local of Melbourne.
Another question, Sister Lori. Why do you love Made in Australia?
Because I am an Australian now.
So Australian love Made in Australia. That's right. Let's move on to the next question. In badminton, what part of the shuttlecock must be hit during play? Again, in badminton, what part of the shuttlecock must be hit during play? Carlo. Is it hard? Yeah? Okay, brother, you have an answer? Yes po. Si sister na lang. Sister, have answer. Sister's answer is the base of the shuttlecock. Is it right? You have greetings po, Sister Mimi. Yay! Thank you po. And do you have any greetings po?
Happy watching po and greetings from the deaconess and deacons of local of Melbourne.
Melbourne, right. Do you still have one more? Yes, last question. No, second to the last, sorry. Next question po. What is the standard color of a table tennis ball used in competitions today? Name po! Felly.
White.
Let's see if that's the correct answer. Yay! White or orange? Okay, thank you so much. Do you have any greetings po, Sister Fel? Greetings po. Greetings. Yes.
Welcome to Melbourne and Happy New Year.
Thank you so much po. And there's one. And because Melbourne is very competitive, we are not only giving tote bag, we were gonna give the Australian INCRadio mug. But for a bonus question from Ate Emmy. So right now, Made in Australia starts at what time? It's 6 o'clock, right? Next month, when the daylight savings time already end, what time will be our show? Our show, Made in Australia. Marianne. Marianne. Sige, Kaed, no? Come here in front po. Let's see. So that everyone will be reminded, especially next month, so that you know when to watch INCRadio Made in Australia. What is the time po of Made in Australia next month after daylight savings time?
PM.
5 p.m. Hey! Thank you po. Do you have any? That's right po. Do you have any greetings po?
Happy viewing to everyone.
Thank you so much po. Again, we are live from... So thank you so much much, bro. We also want to thank the Ardonia family for such an informative and exciting episode. And to everyone who's very excited, especially now that our topics are about sports, we're very excited for Unity Games because the Church of Christ have this activity that everyone can join and showcase. So we will watch out for the Ardonian family to be the champion for people. Okay, but thank you so much. Back to you, Sister Lois, Brother Darwin.
So thank you to all our viewers and commenters and guests. And thank you for CEBSI. Thank you for giving us opportunities to create show like this. And shout out to my mom and Tita Pres and Tita Rodel for watching INCRadio.
Yes, and obviously this is now a wrap up. We hope that you have all enjoyed. And again, we are live here from a local congregation of and of course, Brother Morgan.
That's right. Thank you so much, brethren, to all of our viewers and listeners watching today. Above all, we thank our Deputy Executive Minister, Brother Angelo Irania V. Manalo, and our beloved Executive Minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, for all of their support and for approving activities such as these episodes in INC Radio Made in Australia. Until then, we will see you again next week, 6 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time, 5 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, and 3 p.m. Philippine Standard Time. But thank you so much. Take care.
Melbourne. Shout out to Sir Luna.